Hello, you beautiful people. This is Conversations in the Clinic. I'm Dr. Kelly. How was it getting up out of that beach chair this weekend? By the time this newsletter goes out, it'll be July 6th. And 4th of July was on a Saturday. And I know a ton of people, at least here in New Jersey, were enjoying the shore. And it was like a bazillion degrees. How was it getting up out of the beach chair? That is a humbling experience. And it's one that we don't often think about because we're not doing it in December, at least here in where I live. Um, do you see how that might translate to getting up and down off the ground on a daily basis? I have started to do for my own personal health journey twice a year, the 4th of July and New Year's Day, because they're about 6 months apart from each other. I will do what I call like my vitality tests. I'll get up and down off the ground. I'll hang from my pull up bar. I'll try to do a couple of push ups. I'll jump. Recently, I've started to sprint to make sure that I can still do that. And just like going to the dentist twice a year, if I know that stuff is coming up, I have to figuratively brush my teeth. I have to train for it. I have to be prepared so that when I go to test it, I can pass those tests. Just like when I go to the dentist, if they start doing the cleaning and my gums start to bleed, it's clear that like I haven't been flossing. And I approach it with no judgment, but understand like we have to do this stuff on a daily basis and keep track of it in some capacity and be held accountable to it in some capacity so that, hey, maybe you're going on vacation in January and you want to be able to get up and out of that beach chair a little bit easier than you did this weekend. And like I talked about last week, I'm trying to be the change that I want to see in the world. If I'd say this too, if all my patients did yoga, I'd have no patients. At least until they got into their 80s and 90s, and then they started to lose strength because they needed to strength train in addition to doing yoga. But like, if you could do yoga, you could probably get up and down out of a beach chair. I don't know how, if you had to do it 5 or 6 times in a matter of minutes, that might be a struggle. So, in the realm of being the change I want to see in the world, I started offering classes right here, right out there, and virtual options too. And I have an app that I've been working on, and I'm actually really, really proud of it because it tracks the things that are really important to our health, and it does so like through you. It's not like a Whoop strap or an Apple Watch that's going to tell you what your sleep score was, and you're like, oh, I thought I slept good last night, but my Apple Watch told me I slept like crap. You are a person. You have instincts and like intuition and reactions and responses and meaning towards things. Your Apple Watch doesn't. Your Whoop strap doesn't. It doesn't know what the heck you went through, right? Or if you got rear-ended or if you had to put your hamster down yesterday. It doesn't know that, but you do. So within the app, it asks you questions on a daily basis of like, how'd you sleep last night? How was your stress level? Did you feel connected to a community? Did you feel like you had purpose today? And then it will track those things over time. So you can see like, oh, I haven't slept. I have a newborn. I haven't slept great. There's been a handful of nights where I'm like, yeah, I slept really good. But in 12 weeks, not a lot of those nights. But at least I know the reason why. Right. And like, so the app asks you to track that on a daily basis just so that you can start to see those trends. And all of that is free on it. And I intend to keep that free. The thing you'd have to pay for, it's $109 a month, is my community, the classes that I do. Right now it's twice a week. As we get more demand for in person and online, that will change. And I can make them specific if you guys want, like, oh, I need a low back mobility class or I need a shoulder mobility class or whatever it is. I will happily do those. But you got to pay me for those because, well, it's my time, energy, and attention, and it's really designed to help you and to try to keep that at a lower cost for people than coming to see me individually for something. So that being said, if you have a movement community that you're a part of and you're doing something consistently with, awesome. Keep doing it. Make sure that you could pass those vitality tests. I just posted a couple of them on my Instagram. I have a book called The 12 Signs of Vitality. It's $9. It's an ebook that you can go get to get the ones that I do. and then I test my patients on. But take that as your dentist visit. If you can't come see me, um, take those 2 dates, July the 4th and January 1st, as your vitality testing dates, and do them. You could add 2 other ones in there if you wanted to do it quarterly. But think about the beach chair, right? Think about the beach chair and how difficult it might have been to get up and down out of it, how easy it might have been to get up and down out of it, what it was like last year to get up and down out of the beach chair. No matter what, keep your body moving. Do the best you can to keep it mobile and strong for as long as you live. And most important, go tell someone you love them. Appreciate you guys. Keep moving.